Good news if you've been waiting to do that back-to-school shopping tax-free weekend. Well, it's here. Jeff Brady has a breakdown of what items qualify for savings.
Okay, parents, listen up. Tax-free weekend has now kicked off and runs until Sunday. Now, here's how you can be a savvy saver. Watch for price restrictions. $100 is the magic number when shopping this weekend. That means items must be under that total to qualify. Make sure you're calculating any delivery and shipping charges into the total price. For example, if you buy a pair of $95 jeans and there's a $10 delivery charge, well, that total is now $105, so it won't qualify. And what's not included? Well, computers, kids' athletic gear like cleats and football pads, accessories, or other specialty items don't qualify, so they're all taxable. Now, online giants like Amazon and Walmart do participate, and they should not apply the tax. But if a retailer offers their products through Amazon's marketplace, well, those items are taxable. So be aware of who the seller is whenever you're shopping online. The Texas Comptroller's Office has information on how to obtain a refund if you think you were taxed on eligible tax-exempt items. For a full list of these qualifying items and more information on refunds, just visit KENS5.com.